Okay, so sometimes I don't even know where to begin, man. You know, let me begin by saying I love y'all and thank y'all for viewing my content, man. Okay, so Monday, I guess it was Monday in Greenfield. It was a high speed chase, right? Um, I guess a lot of people have different reasons for fleeing from the police. Some have drugs, some have weapons, some are just high under the influence. Um, it's an array of things, I guess, that would make a person say, I'm not finna pull over because if I pull over, I'm probably finna do a lot of time or fear of their life or I don't know. Um, but me being a man and being an older man, I just think the wisest thing to do is face the music. You know what I'm saying? Um, because if I made a conscious decision to do something that I know inside of this vehicle, if I get caught by the authorities or police officials, I may be looking at my last day on the street or something. I don't know. You know, I mean, I guess I've moved on past that time in my life where that would have been an option. So I'm not judging or talking about anyone, but I'm concerned about some of the things that we do as a people, a race, a culture. It gets a little spooky, man, and not only for me, myself, my family, but for just strangers, people I don't even know, for people who I don't want to see in any messed up situations, for whatever the cause may be. But in this situation, I just had to show y'all that I guess this was a terrified young girl. She decided to flee from the police and took them on a high speed chase, um, which is not the safest thing in the world to do, nor the smartest. Um, but like I said, no judgment for whatever her reasons is. I'm glad that at least in this scenario, she somehow came out okay, I guess, in a sense. But there's a twist to that, and I'm not gonna talk much more, man. I guess I'm gonna show y'all this clip that happened in Greenfield. Y'all know I do a lot of coverage about Greenfield. So yeah, check this out.
A high-speed chase ends in a crash on the freeway. This happened on Monday.
Just as the driver was being arrested, police found she wasn't alone in the car.
Mother running from her past.
Ashley Sears with a dash cam video that shows two small children who were inside the car.
Yeah, it is heartbreaking to watch. The chase reached speeds of 113 miles per hour before it crashed with a 2-year-old and 5-year-old inside.
Just before noon on Monday, Greenfield police pull over a woman suspected of stealing from a Walgreens. As an officer walks up to her car, she takes off. The silver Malibu hops on the interstate with squads chasing behind. The car weaves through traffic on 894 for miles. The driver tries squeezing in between a truck and a car when she loses control.
Oh, crash. Big crash.
The car comes to a stop in the middle of the highway, and the driver eventually comes out. The woman walks back toward officers.
Step to your right! More! Step to the right!
When the back door of the car begins to open, and officers see who it is.
It's a kid! It's a kid! We got a child in the car!
The 5-year-old boy runs from the car, and police realize he's not the only kid involved.
How old is the child? Are they able to walk?
The officers walk up to the crashed car, trying to reassure the crying 2-year-old girl inside.
You're okay, sweetie. You're okay. You're okay.
They pull her from the driver's seat, out of harm's way, as the driver is arrested.
Greenfield police tell us the 2 small children were taken to the hospital for evaluations and treated for very minor injuries. The driver was taken to the Milwaukee County Jail. She faces several charges, including fleeing, endangering safety, and child neglect. The case has been referred to the district attorney's office. Ben?
Just horrible. I'm tearing up over that. Man, I'm glad those kids will be okay. Ash, thanks.
Okay, so y'all saw that, right? There's no other way to explain that. That was fucked up. Just fucked up. Like, yeah. So, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think about that situation, man. Like, what do you really think about that situation? Leave me a comment. I love y'all. F.A.C.E Productions.
Little hands clutching shadows, holding tight, but it won't last. 2 small hearts in the backseat, don't know